wind's too strong. If we don't drop that sail, that mast will snap, for sure. I need a storm sail. Okay, that should be better. Damn it, the boom's come loose. If I don't secure it, I'm done for. Damn it! Big wave, port side. If I hadn't dropped the sail, that mast would be gone by now. Starboard side, wave. Right on course. No! I need to respond to that radio call. Cass, come in. What's happened?
Will, you're breaking up. Let's switch to our backup frequency. 150.4. Over.
Okay, working on it. Come in. This is Will. How do you read me?
Come in. Will? I've got 2 bits of news for you. Starting with the not-so-great one.
So what's wrong, Cass? Is Thomas okay?
He's fine. A major storm is headed for the coast. You've got some time to prep the lighthouse and grounds.
Ah, crap.
things to do on the weatherboard.
Okay. How much time do I have, Cass?
I can't say for sure. The weather sensors are giving conflicting information. Get a record of the weather readings first. That should give us some answers.
Cass, I am a lighthouse keeper, not a meteorologist. Can't Greg just get here?
He won't make it before the storm hits. There should be a manual on the desk for all the instruments at the weather station.
Okay. So what's the other bad news?
Remember you told me about your dad the other day?
Yeah?
Well, he's here. And he's at your house with Thomas.
Oh, I don't believe it. Did he say why he was here? I told you what he was like.
Take it easy, Will. He's an old man. His hands were shaking. He seems different.
Cass, he didn't help my mom at all when she was alive. And when she died, he'd lock me in the lighthouse, go out drinking and lie in his yacht all day. He ignored me. That's when the problem started.
Try to forgive him, Will.
Right, forgive him. Where are they now?
Looks like they were about to take the boat out somewhere.
Copy that. I'll talk to him later. Over and out, Cass.
Let me know when you're done with the instrument readings. Over and out. And we owe Thomas for this lighthouse area map. His cartography skills really shine here. And here I was hoping for a quiet day. And this must be our only lighthouse picture. Cass insisted we capture that moment. There's no data here. I need to inspect the device. The weather vane cracked. Greg mentioned something about this. He set up a homemade device somewhere nearby and was tracking the data from it. Now I just have to pour it back into the rain gauge. It should be in the office. Close to normal. Hopefully this data is precise enough, but if it's not
not my problem. Yeah, I've always loved black tea. Simple yet invigorating. And every cup tells a story, if you know how to listen. And that's what Mom used to say. Let's put the kettle on the fire and wait for it to boil. Okay, it's boiling. Let's brew some tea. Herbal black blend. Tastes like campfire songs and warm expedition nights. There was a lot less rain last month. I think I can figure this out. Okay, I should radio Cassandra back. Yeah, hi, come in, this is Will.
I hear you, Will. Over.
Okay, Cass, I've entered all the current data from the weather devices.
Great. I can see it on our database. Good work.
Okay, thanks.
Latest readings say the storm's gonna hit you early. Set up a signal on the radio tower so you can communicate from base, even when the weather gets bad.
Yeah, the signal's been dropping out a bit lately.
You could have set up the signal yourself earlier. Okay. Contact me from house when you're done.
Copy that. Over and out.
Over and out, Will. Good job.
All this data we collect before the storm will be really valuable. So Cass says the storm's getting closer. I hope I can get everything done before it starts raining. storm damages the tower, the lighthouse will be cut off. Now I should contact Cass from the house to check the signal. Ooh, I'll have to fire up the stove in the house. It's getting cold. The radio's in my room. I should contact Cass as soon as possible. Biggest crab I ever saw. It's too bad Greg was the only one who got to eat it. Funny how just one more game can be the last one. I'll miss playing with him. Come in, this is Will. How do you read me?
Will, come in. The reception is good, but still worse than the weather station.
Of course, that's where the receiver's directly connected.
The last thing you have to do is to check the power supply in the generator room at the lighthouse.
I'll do that now. Over and out.
Go ahead. Maybe you'll manage to rest before the storm hits. Over and out.
Reports say we haven't had a storm this bad in a long time. That should take care of the cold. Ah, Hila's favourite recipe. Simple, but delicious. Even Greg and I could pull this off. This transformer powers the lighthouse and all the surrounding buildings. The voltage seems stable, and all other systems seem normal. Now I just need to check the generator, and then I can get some rest. I can't remember. I think I need to pull a lever through all the primary system indicators. We're out of fuel. I need to open the valve and fill it from the tanks outside. Okay, now all that's left to do is to switch on the generator. Alright, generator's good. Now I just need to check the switch over from the main system to the backup one. There seems to be an issue with the voltage. I'll have to check the fuse box to be sure. A power surge knocked out the circuit breaker. Oh, wrong switch. Great. It's working now. Well, that seems to be everything. Probably should get some rest.